We're live! Yay! And we're back. Did you miss Fate, guys? Did you miss Fate? I bet you missed Fate.
I've been trying to miss Fate my entire life.
Every time I think I
can't.
get out, I get real back in.
There is no escaping.
But anyway, you're probably wondering, Cherry, why are you 10 minutes late? Because Cherry got distracted by swords. Legit. And you're like, huh? What? What does that mean? I mean, we get it, you're playing Fate. We understand why you would be distracted by swords. But why?
That's something that sounds like something Emiya would use as an excuse.
Well, it's just swords are everywhere in Fate. Azure, it's natural. Everyone has a sword.
Yeah, you're right, but I'm imagining that Emiya just like spends his free time on the internet just looking at swords on eBay. It's like, I want it, but I know I shouldn't.
What if he does though? Like,
oh, he absolutely does. There's not a doubt in my mind that boy does not spend his free time looking up swords.
I think that's actually canonical that he does spend up his time looking up swords. Of course, it was back in the day when... Back in the ye old day of the early 2000s, where I don't even know if it really was the 2000s yet, when they wrote Fate. But back when he had to go to the library to look up swords. Does anybody remember having to use the library to do book reports? I do.
So I remember when I was a kid, like, having a library card.
I still have.
Who here remembers having a library card?
I still have a library card.
I know, but like
they last forever.
Yep. But it's like when you were a kid, it's like there's like just like you could check out any cool book you wanted to.
For 25 cents.
I never read them. I just looked at the pictures.
Yeah. For 25 cents, you could rent a video game.
We would rent my library had VHS tapes. That's what I would rent.
Yeah. Azure though, they had GameCube games. I rented Skies of Arcadia from them almost every time I had a chance. I wish I stole the game from them.
Didn't Jello Apocalypse do a video about that game recently?
Yes, he did. And I can't tell if they legitimately enjoyed the game or not with some of the jokes they were doing. I'm like so confused. And I'm like, dude, stop being rude. It's an older game. It's just time. It's a good game. Anyway, so we might as well talk about like, so what have we been getting up to in this game? You're probably all wondering. Well, our sister's been kidnapped for some reason. We don't know why.
That had to happen. The sister kidnapping arc.
Yes. We have no idea why, but she's been kidnapped.
I mean, it had to happen.
Off screen, I got to play as Musashi running around town for a bit, which means I got to pet animals as Musashi. It was great. Too bad you all didn't get to see it.
What's better than petting a dog? Petting a dog is a cute anime girl.
Mm-hmm. So, and my current theories about servants and whatnot is, I'm beginning to think our Saberface is just a Saberface version of Astolfo. The more the game tries to convince me that this character's a girl, I'm thinking it may not be a girl.
Oh, I thought you legitimately thought this was actually Astolfo.
No, I mean like this is like
it's a guy.
Yeah, I think it might be a guy. The more the game tries to convince me otherwise. That this is just me being suspicious of everything. I'm pretty sure the writer is Raiko.
I remember that from you telling me saying that from last time.
Yeah, okay, when I say that if I'm right, do not tell me if I'm right or not. This is all speculation. I just think it's her because purple lightning in a mask kind of looks like if you play Fate Grand Order, not Raiko, Kentoki gets a huge mecha thing and it kind of looks like that. And I'm like, all my things are telling me that it's Raiko when whatever the fuck they did to her. Other thing is, John is not Alter. John is just wearing black clothes. John is just having her goth period.
Like, I don't think we didn't confirm that. It's just obvious.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of experience with Joan Alter. This is not Joan Alter.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's my current speculation, not really speculation pool. This is just me throwing things out in the air. This is... I have avoided all of the wikis. I've avoided YouTube as much as possible. This is what I think is the case. I do not know for sure. I do not want to be told if I am right in anything. And I realize now that my door is slightly open. Because my dog came in earlier. Close that before my dad starts yelling at me to close my door. Ba-ba-ba! It's now morning. Hooray! But my sister's still kidnapped.
With every day, the chances of finding her alive diminish.
Also, we're back at a Discord meeting.
Yeah, 問題ない.
Can you please tell me why people keep lighting things on fire? It's getting a little bit ridiculous now, sir.
Tay, もしやそちらで何かあったか?
さすが勘がいいな。ここはまあなんといったものか。
わあ、これもしかしていおりくん? ほほう、テイさんたらこんな便利な冷蔵を持っていたのね。
No wonder he had a headache.
My mom, oh, what? Mom, I mean master. Maybe I should just call you Momster from now on.
You can call me whatever you like.
せっかくだし。
Hi, it's me, but I'm in 20 FP.
Check it out. This is what YouTube looked like in 2006.
What is that? What? I don't know what that means.
この通りだ。さすがバーサーカーの霊気で限界した人物だけはある。
Oh, I could have been in a lot of other classes, but Berserker does not seem like the obvious one, honestly. Have you met Berserkers? They don't usually say anything.
I mean, they do, just nothing
言う
coherent.
ほど正気を失ってはいないと思いきや、そうでもないことを思い知らされた。旅慣れているというかなんというか、遠慮のないこと甚だしい。
Well, that's because I was a Ronin. I wasn't a samurai.
3つを空にし、その上うどんはないかと告げるものだから。なんともうちのクリアは天。
She ate all my food, Iori. Your mother's insane.
丼とはなんだ? より。
ワンよりも大きな器だ。米がより多く入る。
Do not tell her that.
Oh shit.
しかし、凄まじい退職ぶり。晩年の師匠の様子からは想像しがたいが、何分
He just got, like,
そちら
really
の師匠は
racist.
年若い。あり得る話だ。
しかし笑えるのはここまでだ。宣告など幾度となく幕臣の前に出ようと。
ごめんごめん。ちょっと。
I'm sorry. I tried to fight everyone.
とはいえ、可愛い弟子の頼みだもの。ついつい気がせいちゃうのは仕方ないでしょ。
あのまま放っておけば。
She was going to kill everybody in Ino, Iori. Aw. Nice to know she cares.
Also, please don't. Stop caring so much.
大丈夫大丈夫、まだやってないから。
Yet.
Yet.
ともかくだ、より。一度、そちらの成果を聞かせてほしい。
My sister is still
小石川の
kidnapped.
捜索はどうだった？妹子は見つかった？
No, my sister is indeed still kidnapped.
小石川にランサー
She's probably dead by
の姿
now.
はなかった。
Was she kidnapped by Gian?
Yes, John and
おそらく
Oh, okay. Well,
Master.
she's fine. She's fine then.
拠点か。
だが大半のものが持ち去られていた。もう
John
小
doesn't
石川
take
には
crap
戻らん
from
のかも
people
し
who
れん。
kill kids.
oh, also off screen, I ran into Caster for the first time, aka the Caster who is the part of things. So we've met all of the servants in this Holy Grail
Yay.
War. Yay!
That we know of.
Yeah.
There could be a secret 16th servant. That's gonna be like the secret boss.
こちらからも
It's gonna be
報告しよう。
Shiki. It's gonna be Shiki again.
今のところ幕府側に目立つ動きはないが、手の者が2つ情報を掴んできた。
ほほ。
紅玉王はそばにいるな。
Anyway, if anybody's wondering what exactly this time period is, because, you know, we just say Edo period and they just say periods and you don't probably have a better phrase. So this is right after the Warring States era. And when I say right after, I mean like 50 years after. So Oda Nobunaga died roughly 50, 80 years ago. And a little bit down from here, like 50, 60, 80 years from now, it'll be the other eras where, you know, the Shinsengumi and stuff show up and anything. If you guys need a reference of
Oh,
time
wow.
periods.
I guess I never really thought about it. So, Soji and Nobunaga never actually met in real life.
No,
did they?
they
They
are
didn't live in the same timeline.
no. They are like 100+ years apart from one another
Okay.
because it's funny how Okita and Nobunaga are like a pair or like
Partners.
they're like partners in crime, as we call it. It's all because of Gouda Gouda stuff, but don't worry about it.
Mhm. Or maybe you should be
They-
worried about it.
Yeah, they're just besties for some reason. And it's because what it is that both of them technically mark an end, so to speak. The Shinsengumi are the end of the samurais. They are the last samurais that really ever existed. Because, like, basically all the samurais from that period were pretty much told to commit suicide and all that other stuff. Or, you know, meet death, which they did. If you want to know more information about that, you can read other stories. I don't know if I'm...
Is that Red Line manga still going on?
I think Redline might still be going on.
仕方がないのう。
I completely forgot that existed.
これでどうじゃ。
But it's an interesting... Redline is interesting. If you want to... I don't know how far it's along now. It's an interesting read because there's a bit of time travel going on in it. Because our master character is actually from the future and the grandson of another because how do I explain Redline? Alright, so Redline is an adaptation
一つ目は
of a comedic version of a Holy Grail War. Which you probably make me going, what the fuck does that mean?
It is a non-comedic adaptation of a Grail War that was comedy.
Yeah, that better way for Azure to explain it. So,
Mhm.
so there are these little. So Type Moon publishes a magazine like every. I want to say every couple of months or so, and it's called the Type Moon Magazine. It's called Type Ace, I think, actually.
Yeah,
So
that's what it is.
it's Type Ace, and inside these are little comics called Koha Ace. It's called Koha Ace because it is usually helmed by the character Kohaku from Tsukihime. Are you following along yet? In Type Ace and in Koha Ace, they created new servants. So this may surprise you, but Okita and Nobunaga are actually much older characters than they appear. They predate Grand Order. In fact, they were the characters who were counting down to the release of Grand Order and asking when they were going to be put in the game, which always the gag was,
be careful what you wish for.
yeah, and the gag was, well, we're not putting you in the game, which they got salty and bitter over it.
To the point where they just said, fuck you, now we're in your game and you can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
正気をなんだ
Although
竜の
it's
差し金か
although what's hilarious is about how the two characters is like, oh, why aren't you doing Grand Order, Gouda Order anymore? And then like, I quit that game months ago. Yeah, it's a shit game. It's like, oh really? I heard that they were finally adding you two to the game. Well, I do have a lot of stuff saved up for the games. So it was a very hilarious comment. Anyway, so yeah.
確かに気にかかる。
Akira and Nobunaga, very interesting characters. Anyway, Red Line, back on track. Red Line, what I read, you can actually see a lot of remnants from the comic, the funny haha comic that it was based on, left over. Like, our time traveler person is Kohaku, because in the funny version of it is Akiha and Kohaku are trying to summon a servant, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what happens is things go wonky and Kohaku accidentally becomes the master instead of Akiha. So the grandmother, and when I say the grandmother is because when he time travels back in time accidentally, he accidentally takes his grandmother's place in the Holy Grail War. So he becomes Saber's master, Okita's, and now he has to travel along with his younger grandmother, who doesn't know, this is her future grandkid. And you can see the Akiha in her, kind of. She's kind of rough around the edges, but she cares and she feels bad for the situation that the protagonist is in.
That's actually pretty great.
Yeah.
ドロテアあるいはその配下だろう
So like when we talk about like in Gouda Order, so like they did like a bunch of like the funny version of the thing is that they had a bunch of different characters playing in the roles of masters and other stuff. Like for some reason Saber is like this background character who Can I say what party it was for without getting banned?
Oh dear.
It may have something to do with Germany.
Oh dear.
She was like this background character who was in a sailor suit for the thing or whatever, which is funny because they don't usually draw clothes in Koha Ace.
But only not on the women. They seem to draw them on the men all the time.
Yeah.
ライダーとつながってるなら
So
ランサーとも
So you can see a character who is an Nemlet, and you're like, you can see the remnants of that person in it. You can see, so Shinji was Berserker's master in the Koha Ace version. You can, the person who, I should actually, hang on. I want to send Azure the picture of this character.
This is pretty heavy duty stuff, apparently.
Berserkers. Well, this is his like. Well, it's just like you can see it. It's crazy. Let me go. I'll just send it to you in your directly. Look.
Oh dear. And that is a uniform belonging to a certain German political party.
Yes.
Yay.
Yay. But anyway, that's Berserker's master in the serious version. And this is why you make me go, it's like even his command seals, like, it's like if this isn't any more of a reference to Shinji, I don't know. Like, it couldn't be even more obvious. I just think it's amazing about how this is a serious adaptation of this funny haha comic, but they still kept in like who you can see who they originally were. They made a new character out of the original, the characters doing a fake Holy Grail War.
そうなるだろうな。
じゃあ私たちも川崎
The wheel of monetization must turn.
Mm-hmm.
アサシン側の罠とも考え
So anyway, the other things that we're doing is we have to hunt down this assassin, and no one's died yet in this Holy Grail War. So you know, the shit's gotta hit the bed eventually, right?
The bed? Hope not.
ふむわ。確かにそうだ。やるな、武蔵。
セイバーくん素
Oh no.
直
No, stop, don't. Don't make this weird. I mean, it's a fake game. You're probably my love interest. I don't need you praising my mother.
All right. Ooh, we gotta make a decision. What do you want to do?
I feel like we should do the choice that most likely saves our sister.
All right. So let's see. Oh, let's reread just a bit. So, recalling the battle yesterday, we can consider Assassin and Rider as being allies. A connection with Rider. Could there also be a connection with Lancer? So then we should hurry to Kawasadashi as well, right? Assassin could have intended for us to spot the foreigners to lay a trap. So we ought to go in anticipating an ambush at the very least. Then why not come at them from the north? We can check out Todoroki on the way. So do we want to go straight for them, or do we want to go the opposite way, maybe avoiding the trap?
I mean, what's the fun in detecting a trap if you don't get to jump into it?
So you want to go right through to it?
Yes.
ここは川崎大師へ向かう。
ドロテアの手のものを探るのか？
罠かもしれんが、あえて乗るぞ。
There you go. See, that's my thought
ドロテアが
process.
小説やランサーと組んでいたとしたら、むやみにランサーを追い続ければ、後輩を疲れるやもしれん。
いささか散れるが、わかった。
That's weird. Saber, usually you'd be more into.
では、俺たちは東海道より南へ下ろう。
承知した。引き続きよろしく頼む。ではセイバー。
Well, we've now cut off one route.
敵の罠やもしれん。
Whee. Route cut off forever. That's it, guys. We are stuck in the bad ending, probably. Ooh.
より、新手だ。 気を抜くなよ。
使える霊装があるのではないか。
セイバーいけるか。
任せておけ、より。
And we split up.
恨むなよ。
終わりだ。2.1流とくと味わえ。決める。
やってやる。
残らず沈めよう。アーチャー。すべて私にお任せください。行くぞ。食らえ。行くぞ。力を借りる。マイナス。
Wow.
終わりだ。決める。さあ。受けてみろ。
Excuse me, everyone, as I get my groove back.
It has been a while since we played this game.
I also unlocked the final storm, the final stance. Iori has now perfected the whatever sword style. Anyway.
Oh, 貝が消えた。いいぞ。
And
敵のまじないだ。
and Musashi has said stuff. It's like, dang, I always knew you didn't belong in this time period.
So obvious. We already know it's Fate Grand Order Musashi.
Yeah.
霊は絶対なのだ。
アーチャー、しばしお待ち。
So when people are talking about Iori not belonging in this time period, they're talking about that this time period is too peaceful for Iori. Iori's wanting to be a great swordsman is no longer going to be
Acceptable?
yes. Like, as I was like saying, like how the Shinsengumi are the last samurai, Japan is slowly moving towards the path of less and less violence as the years go on. So carrying around swords.
No more duels to the death in the street.
Yeah, no more duels to the death in the street. So a dream of being the best swordsman is just a dream that sounds sad. It does sound sad. I think for people who are in between eras have very complicated lives, you know? Like when
It's like, where do you it's like you've probably spent your whole life learning this one thing, and then that suddenly gets ended when that one thing no longer is viable.
it's kind of, I wouldn't compare our lives to seeing exactly the same, but it's kind of like a lot of us who have dealt with how much technology has changed from when we were kids and how much everything is different than how we thought things would be when we were younger. And when we're not prepared for the world we're living in now.
I don't think I think even a lot of older people are not prepared for the world that we ended up living in.
Yeah, so I am, yeah.
魔術を使っ
Well, this got depressing.
破れる結界が
Anyway, it's fine, guys.
Mm-hmm.
いや
Yeah, give it 5 more years. We'll have a moon base. It'll
Yep.
be fine. We can all go live on. We can go live on the moon.
命は絶対なんだ
The moon is a very fun place to be stationed on. Whee!
こんなものだろう。
It always feels so great to play as Saber.
Because I was so curious, I did look up what Saber's gender was.
指示を頼むぜ
No, don't be curious.
よろしく
I didn't look up anything else, and I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
No one to know.
消え去れがいい
Away with you!
弱い相手では気が乗らん。
And they're all dead! I killed them all! Blood is everywhere!
そうにさ
Eat.
行くぞ。せっとせいやそりゃえいしゃせっせほやっ
So I guess I should just use gender neutral terms for Saber until the reveal? Question mark? I don't know anymore. If the game were to tell me either way, that's the real question.
そこだほっほっ逃げまいほっ誰清き水よ
Most sacred of all time.
流れ海へと至りて星をなせ
Maybe we should come up with a new pronoun for her.
発揮
Just
Yeah.
saber.
Yeah, Saber, Saber. Pronouns as Saber, I identify as a sword.
Yeah.
まあ
My pronouns are saber and violence. See, like they make the joke about identifying as like a weapon. It's like no, she actually does identify as a sword.
Yeah.
She is like
あれは
she
何
is
だ
being completely unironic when she says that.
She is. That's what's terrifying.
This is the future that liberals want: women who are swords. Shiro's like, I could get behind that.
ここにも南蛮船か
船乗りの腕と天運次第さ。
変わらぬな
Alright, let's join back up. We did it! Yay! Thank you for the drink. I hadn't filled my water bottle. Whoops. Anyway.
You are lying to your audience.
ドラテアを探すぞ
今だ。彼女と決まったわけではないが。
Wasn't it night just a minute ago?
No, that was in the front. We were in the front. It wasn't nighttime.
若い偉人の娘をさっき
聞いたかよりドロテアで間違い
そう遠くへは行っていないはずだ。
There's only one foreigner, and so it has to be Dorothy. That's not true, Saber, but we'll still go with that.
Yeah, it's like, how could you have forgotten us meeting Gilgamesh? He was probably the most flamboyant of us all.
ドロテアも共にあるな用心しろよ
What
Look,
the
it's
fuck is-
Dorothea. Oh, damn it. Now I'm gonna think that there's only one foreigner again. Ow.
It's like, it doesn't even have to be about the foreigner. It's just the fucking hat. Who else wears a hat like that?
Yeah.
あら宮本伊織とセイバーそんなに血相を変えてどうしたのかしら
ランサーが奪ったものを返してもらう。
ランさん
待てセイバー。ここはセクナ。
I like
当た
it
りだろうと
myself.
なんだろうと。
なんだか一枚岩じゃなさそうだけどあんな狂信者どもと私が組んでいると思い込むくらいだもの
There's no way I'd join up with Lancer, you dum-dums.
とんだ
I'm
笑い話だ
English.
わ
I
No,
wouldn't
she's
join up with
Dutch.
Oh, that's even worse.
Do you not remember this conversation?
I'm sorry. I remembered she's from the
Believe-
clock. She works for the clock tower, right?
Yeah, she does work for Clock Tower, but she's
I
Dutch.
thought. I'm sorry. I just thought I just immediately.
She
went
said
to,
she
like-
was from the Netherlands.
No, that's right. I remembered the clock tower bit, but not the other thing.
そうでしょ
And also, I wanted to make a joke about British people hating French people.
いかにも
Also, I would never work with the French, either way, even if I was Dutch. Nobody likes
話は
France.
別だけれど
hmm In fact, I'm pretty sure we fought them during the Napoleonic Wars.
理性
They
と
fucked
知性を失った
everybody up.
獣とドロテア・コイエットが組むなんてありえない
ならばハイカーを動かした理由は。
あなたに教えて何かいいことがあるかしら
It's I like how it says it's like, dude, he called you out.
少なくともこの場で切り合わずに済む。
へえそういずれ戦う相手だもの以前の続きをしても構わない
You know, you're
私は
you're not very good at being a clock tower mage. Like usually a clock tower mage at this point would have some sort of weird ultimatum thing that you want to do or something.
I'm not sensing like the total arrogance.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the arrogance is there, but it's not like overbearing yet.
美しき瞳をしたい。
あらありがとう素敵な東洋の天使様
Thank you for the compliment.
ただ今は少しだけよろしくないのよね
海がやけに騒がしい。嵐が来るやもしれん。
嵐
Oh
だ
my
と。
god, we gotta have to fight the Kraken.
地脈霊脈そういうものがあるでしょ流れる魔力に異常が見受けられるのよ
Magic be weird, yo.
東から西へ膨大な魔力が流れ込んでいるお侍さん宮本よりあなたは正規の魔術師じゃないでしょうからわからないでしょうけど私にとっては目を見張るような状態よ
地脈。
Meridians. What does that mean? I don't understand your English words.
I don't understand your
ここよりずっと
accent.
東そこに陣取った何者かが神奈川方面に向けて大魔術を行使しようと
Yeah,
し
you
ている
gotta love these foreigners with their perfect accents.
Mm-hmm.
大魔術とは。
言葉の通りの大掛かりな魔術何が起こるのかは起こってみないことにはねけれどまず間違いなく英月の儀を勝ち抜くためのものには違いない
Basically, what I'm saying is someone's not playing fair, and I'm here to do something about it.
ええおしゃべりはここまで次は決着をつけましょうあなたたちの敗北という幕引きでね
You say some big words for someone who has an assassin as a servant.
追いたいなら追えばアサシンの足にかなうならだけれどああでも難しいかもしれないわねこの辺り地脈の異常に当てられて怪異の類がどんどん湧いているみたいせいぜい気をつけなさいな
Smoke bomb!
やられたな。ものの
Of
けを
course, it had to be a tentacle monster.
Mm-hmm.
何簡単だ。打ち破って進めばよい。
ここは急ぎたいところだが。
うむ。任せよ。
Uma!
セイバー。
待っていろ。 見切れないまたゾロは聞いてるか
時が惜しい。すぐに片付けるぞ。決める。もらった。
読めた
終わりだ。いや味わうといい。
覚悟は良いか
終わりだ。力を借りる。
分かった息を合わせろ行くぞ避けるなよ
見えた。
So anyway, can I still take a break to say that, guys, I really love the camera work in this game. What I mean, like, for, like, the cutscenes and stuff like that. And you're all like, what are you... And I'm like, look, if you played a lot of games and you're used to the camera just going back and forth between characters' faces, or nothing really happening in the scene, like, this is... It's, like, so noticeable in this game.
Yeah.
That they've done, like... Even for...
Cinematography.
Yeah, even for, like... the non, like, really animated stuff. Like, they've gotten... And when I say non-animated, I mean, like, using the in-engine models and stuff like that. They've really gone all out with it, and it's really noticeable. Hats to people working on this game. They did not skimp on anything, it feels like. Like, I've played... I wouldn't say that I'm an expert in Muso/Hero games, but I've played a good number. And out of all the ones I play, I want to say Hyrule Warriors and this one have, like, the best feeling action out of all the ones that I've tried. Like, and when I mean that, I also mean, like, using their gimmicks properly and stuff like that. Like, compared to Iori, to all the servants feel more powerful than Iori, which they should. Iori, did you just forget who we were just talking to like 3 minutes ago? Sorry, I got distracted by swords. She says exactly what she means. Westerners are weird like that.
なぜ
こちらも気持ちが軽くなる。仮に嘘だったとしたら
騙されるかもしれないし。
それがどうした？
なんだいそれ。人の
So we're just gonna keep walking into traps? This is great. I like this guy.
笑ってくれるな。師匠にははっきりせんかと叱られたものだ。
わかるなそれ。けど君のそういうところ私は好きだ。
なんだやぶから棒に。
You can't fight it, Iori. We're the canon couple of this game.
ことの葉のままだ。
No matter how it turns out. What does that mean?
I got a surprise for you.
そうか。お前に好かれるほどの人生。
It's a mystery box. You don't know what you're gonna get.
間
違いではなかったらしい。
ではよりドロテアを信ずる君はいずこへ向かう？
そうだな。信じた上で今は西へ急ぐ。
Let's go west.
東ではなく西か。
川崎の西。まず突き当たるのは東の術者が神奈川へ向けて大魔術を編んでいる。
一刻の猶予もないか。
West we go. We're in a hurry. We have to save my sister.
よいぞ。
Whee!
神奈川港。
より新手だ。
And into the fire.
頼むセイバー。
あ、何？いきなり奨励値が増えたぞ。
これはやられたわい。霊脈の異常を利用して奨励値を隠しておった。わしの目は
Shoot.
備えよ。
Wah 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 wah.
そうじゃ。
よし、敵は撤退したい。
Woof.
見よ。
敵のまじないだ。
破れる結界があるようじゃ。
I'm not gonna let you get my ley lines. These are my ley lines.
アーチャー出番ですね。さてどう攻め。
I worked hard by standing on them to have these ley lines.
鋭き水の流れのごとく。
Whee!
終わったか。
Yes, yes, Disney. It is over. We found your sister. JK. We did find your sister. I lied.
Why would you lie about that?
I don't know.
おお、怪異が消えた。
いずこかの地を抑えれば。
Alright, I will. Guys, you need to go and attack that. Ah, fine. Hang on,
使える霊装があるのではないか。これ以上時をかけるのはまずい。これ以上。
そんな。
yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Whoops.
Maybe if I direct Lancer.
Saber.
任せて。何？
これはやられ。わしの。敵の仕掛け。 霊装を。見よ。
Okay, that worked.
よいぞ。
備えよ。
使える霊装があるのではないか。
くたばれ。
No thoughts, just attack.
Just violence.
Violence! Yeah!
I heard that.
Yeah. Just violence! I woke up today and chose violence.
Oh. 私の
Whee! Easy peasy. Now I win at the thing. It's the aged warrior. Hi! Hi, Lee. I have also appeared in a lot of things.
I was also in a comedy manga. Right?
Yes.
あ、行くぞ。
決して逃がさんぞ。
負けるなよ。じゃあ。
流行るなセイバー。彼はきっと通している。
君に諭されるとはな。
Well, too bad that you are. This guy is giving us a lot of mixed messages.
Yeah, do you wanna die or not?
And he's dead.
待て、山側にサーバントの気配がある。
Servant towards the mountains. Whatever could that mean? It means exactly what I said. I think there's a servant in the mountains. Whatever could that mean? Ayori, what are you doing? I killed a lot of things. I need to change my weapon. I like how I'm cutting down ghosts with swords for some reason. I don't know how this is working, but it's working. Not well, but it's working. Whee!
敵も必死だな。
私たちにたどり着いて欲しくないよし、あちらにもあるのだろう。
この先にランさんがいるのかもしれない。
Are we gonna find Lancer? Let's find out.
放つ。頼む。出番だな。
これはどうだ。
Water everywhere. Yet not a drop to drink because I'm using it to kill you.
Also, you did fill your cup.
Mm-hmm. Why are you saying Samanai? That's not.
Is this a betrayal?
お前とは毎日同じ飯を食っているはずだが、カヤを取り戻したい。あくまで俺の望みであり、
You are not going in there
付き合わせ
alone.
る道理は、そう。
Dumbass!
ふと気づいた。
本当に今更だぞ。
Look,
そ
I'm
んなこと
already
なら
here.
心配無用だ。カヤを助けるのは私の望み
I
だ。
want to rescue Kaya too for not weird reasons. Don't. I
I need
mean.
to confirm. I need to confirm something. Wait, what? Nothing?
放っておけないからな。
Also, I want to bang you. I mean, what? Anyway. I need to confirm something, and I may not be getting a fight on for you. Oh, you want me to fight me? Yes. Kind of.
Honestly, I'll get the same thrill out of it, either that or the other thing. So yeah, that's fine.
どれだけ数を揃えようと我らを止めることなどできん。
セイバー、
任せろ。
せい。
そこだ。この力必ず生かそう。
Whee! The thing we do in MMOs where we just jump on.
Oh, you're one of those people.
Yes, follow me this direct way. I don't talk. That's the only way I can communicate in MMOs. Pick this up.
I'm just really excited to be here.
来ましたね。
Hi guys, it's me, Lancer.
カヤを返してもらおう。
できない相談ですね。彼女はマスターにとって必要な犠牲なので。
Look, I don't want to do this here either, guys.
これ以上の
I cannot believe I caught up with yet another freak who wants to sacrifice children.
主よ。
Seriously, what did I do?
罰と救いを。何も恐れず、この道を行く勇気を。
まさかお主。そうじゃ。
My old man brain that inside this book is coming back to me.
All the Fate fans who have never played this game before.
Yeah.
When they saw Jian.
やつの神明に心当たりでも。
やつの神明はジャンヌ・ダルク。かつて南蛮はフランスを救いし英雄。 デウスに導かれし乙女のはずじゃ。
南蛮には疎いが、なぜそうも歯切れが悪い、じいさん。
Because she's a bit spicier than what I've heard of.
わしの聞いた勇士とは。
I don't understand why she's wearing black. Usually she's usually in like silver and it's blue.
さては召喚の折、マスターの願いに染め上げられたか。
戦う気がないのならこちらから行きますが。
Look, this is no time to talk about whether if I'm cosplaying to fit in with my master or not, okay? The corrupted
Corrupted
maiden.
maiden.
Why must I always be corrupted for other people's desires? I don't know. What did I do to deserve this, God?
Looks at the doujinshi community.
Oh, that's why. Sometimes you gotta fight fire with fire. Although, this may be insensitive to Joan of Arc, but...
She's just like, really? Really? I mean, it can't be Joan Ultra. She hasn't summoned a horde of dragons yet.
Jesus Christ, woman!
It's like you're taking on the Dragon Maiden of Orleans. What do you expect?
I don't know what that means! Well, what? I said I don't know what that means. Wait, they just told you who I am. How do I don't know what Orleans is. Alright.